So we have covered all the common raster image formats. Now let's talk about scalable vector graphics. As I told you earlier in this section, these graphics are defined by mathematical vectors like lines, curves, and so on. So they're not tied to pixels and they always look sharp at any size. Here's an example. Let's add an image element and we're going to set the source to images/ufo.svg. We get this beautiful UFO icon and this looks super sharp even though it's really big. And we can always resize this. So we can apply a class here like UFO. And then in our style sheet, we can set the width to 100 pixels. Pretty easy. So quite often we use SVG files for logos, icons, and simple graphics. Another application is in backgrounds. So if you go to svgbackgrounds.com, you can find plenty of beautiful backgrounds and you can preview them right here. As you can see, they look super sharp because these lines, they're not defined by pixels. They're defined by math. Here's another example. Now on the left, we can also adjust some of the settings to get a different effect and then download the image right below. Unfortunately, it's not visible in my recording window. Now, as an example, let's define a rule for our body element and set the background to URL. We're going to go one level up to images and constellation.svg. So SVG files are really powerful and they're also super small. So this background, it's only 5 or 6 kilobytes. If you wanted to have this as a raster image, the image would probably be 20 to 30 kilobytes and it would look blurry on larger screens. Then we would have to provide multiple versions of this image for wider screens. It doesn't make sense. Now, in terms of the support, if you go to caniuse.com and search for SVG, you can see that it's supported in over 99% of the browsers out there. So make sure to use them for icons, logos, simple graphics, and backgrounds.